everyone, thatoldnerfguy here. A few weeks back, my official gun runner, Scruffy Nerf Rival 39, sent me a package, and finally this box came in. So today, here's the first blaster that was in this box, the brand new Nerf Rival Flex in the new Curve Shot series. Welcome to Tag. Before we start, thank you 1,000 times, Scruffy Nerf Rival 39, to help me get my hands on those blasters. Now, let's go on with the Flex. Pretty neat color scheme. I mean, I love the orange, black, and white. They have changed the ratio, but basically it's the same color scheme we are used to see. This look very, very close to a knockout. Like with more ammo storage and the new pivoting hop-up tab barrel tip, I guess, to curve around in the air, a little like we will do with a regular Chronos or any rival blaster, to just make the run curve. But it's not that prone. I don't know if it's gonna curve that much, but this amount of hop-up, it's not very aggressive from what I'm seeing here. Anyway, let's not lose any more time. Open this bad boy and see what it's up to. The Nerf Rival Flex. The new Nerf Rival Flex in the Curve Shot series. 90 FPS, fires, curve shots. Let's see that. You have a curve select, like rotating barrel, curve left, right, go straight, or dive down, I guess, because you flip the hop up so it become like a hop down. Include 5 round and 8 round storage. You see, Nerf, you kind of right the flaw here. You know there is 8 round storage, but still you give 5. First glance, it really does look like in knockout. So let's open the thing. We have nothing else in that box. Instruction we don't really need, but that's what we have. Here we have the brand new eco-friendly wrapping, which is just a piece of paper with the round inside. So 5 rival round, enough to fill only one side of the blaster. It's a weird placement for the safety. Don't mind this scratch here, it's my fault. The look is not horrible, but the grip reminds me a lot of the T-Sol blaster. The way it's like clamshell over the black piece of plastic with close of a color pattern. Hopefully, does this thing have screw? Yeah, plenty of screw. This is a good point. So if it's like what I think it is, superb. It doesn't catch. Oh, we had it catching. Can we? Seem to have a punch, but okay, now it's working. Looked like it was only the first. Whoa! Wait a second. This thing doesn't work. Okay, so look like the orientation, there must be a lock somewhere that doesn't engage properly, but look what happened when I closed it. Nothing happened this time. The previous time it fired in my hand. It would have if I would have put around it. Weird. I feel like this is going to be really a weird chronograph test. I think and like that, yeah, like it's almost unprimable if you don't orient it like down a bit or right straight in front of you, and then it catches right away. If you close it too harshly, it will fire, and if you try to prime it from the side, it doesn't work on the first try. Oh, but it didn't fire. It's a shame I don't have a round in. Okay, I'm a little disappointed of the quality, but I don't hate the look. I mean, this is Curve Shot. I love the orange, I love the white and the black. They just changed the ratio there. That's cool. Now, this... there is a little more than just the gimmicky rotary up. You see, when I turn, it goes down. Like, it will pronounce the hop-up. That's why the round, I guess, should curve a little more than if we just tilt our blaster. You see the difference? The hop-up almost double in length. Does it do that everywhere? Everywhere it locks, except on the top. When it's on the top, it keep a low profile hop-up to keep the round straight. But for all the other position, it go out. So you got way more hop-up on your round. That is interesting. Like, they put effort in that kind of a gimmick series. Hopefully it will work. But first, I want a quick chronograph test on this thing. Because I'm not a super fan of this grip. And they should have just put a little piece here, I don't know, for a trigger guard. Because this look weird. It almost looked like a cordless drill. And that was my main complaint with the T-Sol, and I can't believe I'm seeing this design here. For the rest, I mean, I love my handguards, and I kind of love the shape of this one, but the handle, and it feels, oh, cracky? It feels somewhat worse than my knockout. But let's try it. Let's go very gently, and 90. Okay, nothing super impressive. 91. Okay, this is a weird priming. It doesn't catch all the time. I mean, you definitely feel it. It gives me exactly the same thing, 91.5. So we're gonna do a more intense chronograph test for this blaster, but I guess the average is gonna go around 91 or 90 FPS. So let's go chronograph test, let's go range, and we're gonna try this gimmick thing. Chronograph test for this Nerf Rival Flex. Let's try to make it catch. Good. If I go gently, it's gonna work. 82. 89. 83. 84. Let's try an X round in that, a chaos round. 89 was to be expected. 83, that was unexpected. 84. 88. Seems to perform better with Rival around. 91. Let's try a dart one. 83. 83 again. And with a Nerf Rival, 88. Big shot round. 88. Do I have one of those edge rounds somewhere? Yeah, here. They're a little firmer. 90.8. To be expected again. 86. Here, a Diva pistol round. Oops, I hit the chrono. 91. Reaper round. 88. Again, I think I hit the chrono. 88. Seems pretty consistent, but okay, the big muzzle didn't help me, but still 86.5 average. Yeah, a little subpar, but that resemble a lot to the Knockout. It's basically the same architecture there, with a slight difference in that rotary muzzle that increased the hop up very much. Don't know what else to say. We're gonna try that on the range and try to curve some shot. Let's go try that. This Rival Flex in the new Curve Shot series. Design is so-so. I mean, the grip feel a little cheap and oversized. I mean, it feels bigger and worse than the grip on my Knockout, which was not the best. Plus the no trigger guard design. I mean, they almost put the lock I like, but the trigger lock is not at the place I would wish it to be. With a trigger guard and the lock underneath, way easier to operate. This one is a little awkward. Plus there was the priming issue. Depending how I oriented it, it didn't, this time it catches up and didn't fire, but I had some problem with it not catching or just firing when closing the blaster, which is not ideal. For the rest, the look for this Curve Shot series, like apart from the missing trigger guard, I kind of like it. I dig it. The hand guard on it with the onboard storage. Okay, they didn't give you enough rival round. How much is it? Like 3-4 rival round more in the box, so we can fit it completely and load one inside. 9 round, 8 if you just fill the handguard, would be pretty good. But generally it looked like a Rival, but basically it's a Knockout with the feature that I hoped for when the Knockout was originally leaked, which was the breech opening when you prime. So you just need to close it. Performance were okay. A little subpar for the general Rival. It's more close to a Knockout than any other Rival, more around the 85 FPS. But one thing to note, this Curve Shot action with the up tab that change size when you rotate it, if you lock it there or lock it down, it's longer than just in the middle. For curving the shot, it works. I made some tests. This one curved a little less, but it's pretty neat. I'm gonna roll you some picture, but this, it curves. I was at a good angle, far away from my target, and the run changed trajectory. I didn't hit the target, unfortunately, but it was working. The idea worked, and it's not just rotating hop-up tab. I mean, it changed size to increase the hop-up. Which brings me to my point. This functionality is very good, but I would have preferred it because we already tilt our blaster to curve the shot on long range. Since the hop-up tab changed size, I would maybe have preferred an adjustment to maybe increase 2 or 3 levels of different length for the hop-up and then tilt my blaster. This way I wouldn't have a way to calculate the amount of hop-up I want, depending on the range of my target and the curve I want for the trajectory. And there's this function. They didn't film it on video, but basically when you point it down, the round just really lift a little bit and dive down right away. It's very fun to do, and I'm gonna explore that a little more later in future video. I want to do some trick shot with those curve shot rival. Those are pretty fun. They put screws everywhere. Trigger feel okay, but not sure there's a real spring inside. They are in the cost-cutting measure of Nerf, but it's a good offering. A little cheap on the side here. You can see the handle flexing, but I have to say, for me, this one would be a pass. I know it's a brand new Rival line, but I would need to just say pass on this one. It's more expensive than a knockout. A knockout will do the job, and this kind of rotating tip could be added to a knockout in modification, or just go for the side swipe in this curve shot series, which is a lot more solid iteration in that new line, which you're going to see in my next video. No, I think that sums it up. We have a good design, but some maybe problem in the execution. The quality is not on par with every rival. I had some issue priming, I had some issue of having it firing by itself. The trigger lock is in a weird position, there's no trigger guard. The look is there, and the new functionality work, which is why this blaster could exist, but no, it's too much of a knockout for more expensive. I think that sums it up. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thatoldnerfguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified for my latest video. Next video is going to be the Nerf Rival Sideswipe. This was Dave Fatag. See you next time. Bye.